Hello, we finally reached episode 10 of Survivor tonight, and I must say they finally got it right. I've been saying all along that they got to get rid of the power, and that was Brenda. They finally got together, stuck to their guns, and despite her arrogance, that couldn't even save her. Brenda's gone. I have mixed feelings about that because I like seeing Brenda play, but they did the right thing. Boy, even Chase turned against Brenda. And Sash, she pretty much got all the votes except there's Kelly Purple. She voted for Benry. She's just out in left field again. I don't know what's going on with Kelly. She's not participating this year in all ways. But that's how it is. So, I think Holly scored some big points tonight. She's a big power player now. And you still got Fabio floating in there. I like his chances. Jane's won another challenge. She's looking pretty good. You know, Fabio, Holly, Jane. I think one of those three is going to win it all. Because any one of this bunch now can make it to the finals. But not all can win. Those three could win. Dan could make it to the finals, but he's not going to win. Bianca could make it to the finals. She won't win. I can't see Chase or Benry winning. Sash possibly, but I don't think he's much of a talker. I don't know if he can convince a jury as well as the others. Although on the other hand, Fabio may not that be good a talker either. So, but interesting week. I was impressed by Jane in that challenge. She's really showing me something there. It must be all that PX90 workout she's doing. And she owes Jeff a little bit here because Jeff pushed her to stay. I think she wanted to let go of that rope. But good for you, Jane, for hanging in there. You know, let's talk about this scene where they pretty much burnt all their food. I mean, they covered the fire with all their chest of food and everything. Whose bright idea was this? Have these guys ever gone camping before? I mean, you don't do those kind of things. You know, speaking of challenges, I'm just glad Dan's team didn't win. Could you imagine Dan sliding down that volcano? You know, he'd probably break his legs. He already broke his hand, it seems like, in a challenge. Now he's got bad knees now and bad hands. Let's see here. I mean, pretty much it was just to get Brenda out of the game show. And they succeeded. And boy, she was surprised. I think she thought she overtrusted, and it didn't pay off. It did not pay off. She thought her beauty could carry her through, and even Chase voted against her. I guess he just had to go with the crowd. But it's going to be interesting to see what happens from this point on. I think they need to get rid of Sash next. We'll see how they play this out. See you next week.